Kanaki. Hello, my friends. My name is Michael Daugherty. Welcome to my channel where I try to vlog about anything and everything in my life. Today, I want to talk a little bit about my art and why I love to paint, why I love to draw, why I love art. But before I do that, I have an online shop where I sell my original artwork and hand-beaded earrings. If you want to head over there, kofi.com/indigitcomics. I'm running a sale right now through the 15th. I'm turning 40, which is weird. Getting old. So over on my Ko-fi shop, I'm having a 40% off sale on original paintings and hand-beaded earrings. So head over there, take a look around, find something for yourself, for a friend, someone you care about. Go check it out. Anyway. But today I just want to talk a little bit about my artwork. I do mainly abstract stuff. As you can see, all this stuff back here is all kind of abstracty, and I love doing it. And I do the occasional landscape, and I'll put some pictures up, so you can get a closer look. But I love art, and I've always loved art for as long as I can remember. Back in elementary school, I drew on the corners of my worksheets and on the back of my worksheets. I think it started out more as of a way to clear my mind, and it still is that way today. I use paint to meditate a little bit to clear my mind. But big old military helicopter. Anyways, what was I talking about? I drew on the corners of my worksheets and on the back of my worksheets, because I had a hard time focusing a lot on one thing. I think I had a hard time just sitting still. And I don't know if that was ADHD or what, but I couldn't just focus on work. I couldn't just focus on doing the work that I needed to do. I needed to clear my mind and just like go blank and just draw. And drawing helped. And drawing helped me through that. And it's probably why I failed a lot of stuff in school. But I got good at it, I think. I think I was pretty good. I mean, I had classmates tell me I was really good at art. Teachers told me I was really good at art. You know, and it just all through school, and that was it. Art was my thing. I liked doing it. That was the class I wanted to take, even though I failed almost every year. I think when I graduated high school, I graduated with a D in art, and it would have been an F, I think, if the teacher didn't ask me to turn in something. No. But I would have failed art if my teacher didn't ask me to turn in a project that gave me that passing grade. Barely passing with a D. But toward the end, I didn't want to do what they were telling me to do. I guess that was more of like a rebellion against school. You know, I'm not going to do the work you want me to. I'm going to do my own stuff. And it hurt me a lot, I think. Because I almost failed. I mean, I almost failed. My favorite subject was art. Which was dumb. Do your schoolwork, kids. And like I said, it's kind of a meditative thing. I can, especially with abstract, I can put a canvas down and not really think about what I want to do or where I want to go. I can just put paint down and just move it around. And it's just an intuitive painting. And it helps clear my mind. If I'm anxious or if I'm stressed out, I can put a canvas down, get some paint, and just kind of clear my mind and see what my intuition comes up with, you know. But it's fun. I love doing it. I love painting. And like I said, I've been doing it I've been drawing since I was young. Painting didn't really come about until 2010 or 11. I got with Amy, who's now my wife, and I started getting into painting, and it's just been off and on for a little bit, and then I started doing more earrings, started making earrings, and yeah, I've been doing that ever since, and I've been practicing my painting, because I realized my first time painting, 2010, 2011. So, you know, I've been practicing as much as I could until I found abstract painting. I think I failed a lot of painting because I thought it had to be realistic. I thought if I can't make a realistic tree or a realistic sky, then I can't be a painter, you know. And even now, my landscapes are better than I ever thought I could be. Um, if I were to compare what I made back then to what I make now, it's crazy how much of a difference there is, and that's just from watching videos and stuff. Because I never got to go to school. I never got to go to art school, which in school I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know there was an art school. I just thought art was something people did for fun. It wasn't until I was getting ready to graduate and a teacher asked me if I was going to go to art school. And I hadn't even thought about art school because I didn't know it was a thing. But unfortunately, I didn't get to go. I didn't have the finances. I didn't know anything about financial aid. And I just wasn't able to go to art school. I really wish I could have gone. I always think about going back now, but I have a school loan and it sucks and I don't want to pay anymore. So I go to the University of YouTube to find out to learn new things. And there's a lot of an amazing artists on there that will teach you stuff, things you learn in school, and you can do it for free. And that's how I learned a lot of this stuff about abstracts, about landscapes. And what I'm going to work on now is painting figures. Like, I don't have to paint realistic, people, animals. I just want to paint like an abstract expressionist type of figures. Because I do want to add figures to my artwork in some way. But I'm not going to stress myself out and put pressure on myself to make them look real. So that's where painting kind of comes into my life and where it's still at right now. Like I said, I'll put up some pictures for you to kind of have a close-up of what you look at. But what I want to do with my life and what I share every once in a while on my social media is comic books. I want to make comic books. I want to draw comic books. I want to write comic book strips. That's what I want to do. Mainly with my art. I still want to paint. I still want to do that. But comic books and comic strips are two things I love to do. I love to write and I love to draw. And with those two things, I can create a story. And I think that's what I want to do with my life. Painting on the side, I want to paint, but comic books is what I want to do. Right now, I have a goal to raise money on my Ko-fi page. So you can go to kofi.com/indigitcomics and you'll see where there's a goal. And that goal is for a new drawing tablet. And I need that drawing tablet in order to start my comic book creation because I don't have the money right now to buy the traditional supplies like the big art boards, all the pencils, all the inks that I want to do that I need. I don't have a printer or scanner big enough to scan those artboards. And I don't want to have to scan half of it and then scan the other half. And then I can never get it to come out right. So if I can do it digitally, do it all on the computer, I don't have to worry about those traditional supplies. So there's a goal over there. If you can't buy anything on my Ko-fi shop, I ask you if you can to give a generous donation to that goal. Starts at $10. You can give as much as you want. The minimum is $10. That would really help out. It would be awesome to be able to get that drawing tablet and begin drawing comic strips and working on those panels and stories. Also on my Ko-fi page, you'll see where there's memberships. You can subscribe for a monthly membership. There's a $5, $10, and $25 tiers. Now, if you get the $10 or $25 tiers and become a member, you will get exclusive content. When I start making comic books, I'll show like some panels I'm working on, storylines that I'm working on. I might even ask you to vote in a poll for a direction that I should go. If I get stuck on something, I might make it a poll for people to vote. Should I do this? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? I think that would be fun. I think that'd be a way to get you guys participating in something I'm doing. Also, if you subscribe to the $10 or $25 tiers, you get 50% off everything in the shop, always, for as long as you're a member. So, big rewards, big perks for becoming a member. So, head over there, take a look around at my Ko-fi shop, look into the gallery, look at the comic strips that I do, that I work on from time to time. So head over there and kind of look at the action figures, action heroes that I've drawn for a future comic book. Kind of give you an idea of what I'm going for. So please, if you can, donate to my goal. Or, buy something from the shop. Right now there's a sale going on. 40% off everything of your purchase. So go take a look. And another thing I'm hoping to do, that I want to do, along with writing comic books and making comic books, is writing books, writing novels. As crazy as it sounds, I have written one novel. Not published, I'm working on it, but I've written it beginning to end, and I'm just working on editing and getting everything tightened up. There's a lot of stuff that goes into writing a novel, and it won't be done for a long time. But it's crazy that on my computer right now is a full novel. And I've even started a second one. But that second one, I think I'm going to stop where it's at and not make it a novel. I think I'm going to make it a comic book story and turn it into a comic book. Because I think it would be awesome as a comic book, visually. It's a futuristic story, and I think I could show futuristic stuff better than I can write it. So, children's books. I've written 2 children's books and self-published 2 children's books. One of them is Coco's Secret Treasure. The other is The Snake Hunter. Popular in my community and tribal community. My tribe's been really helpful in ordering those books and handing them out to the kids, and some of the kids really get to know them, and it's awesome. I don't care if it doesn't ever go out into the world. Like, I write those as a native person with native characters for native kids to read and see themselves. So when my native community, my tribal community, really gets into those books, that makes me happy. That's all I want, really. So I paint, I want to make comic books, and I want to write novels. That's my art dream. That's my art. That's what I want to do with my life. I want to support my family and my household with my art. That's my dream. To have a sustainable life through art. Now, if I can't succeed, like, I'm struggling right now because I don't make any money. And if I can't make enough money to pay bills, I have to go back to work. Now, I know some people will be like, well, go back to work and do your art on the side. That's what my wife tells me all to do. But I can't. I feel like I've been working at it so hard that now it's what I want to do. Because art, being an artist, is not just who I am, but it's what I want to do. It's who I want to be. Always, for the rest of my life. And I know it sounds petty, being like, oh, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work anymore. But I don't. I want to be an artist, and I want to create things. And going back to work will be and feel like the ultimate failure for me. And if I go back and get a full-time job and I'm working all the time, I don't understand how people can't feel like they're wasting their life. 8, 10 hours gone of your life. Weeks gone. You get 2 days, maybe a week, to actually do something with your life, and then it's back to work. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I want to spend as much time I can with my family. I want to spend as much time as I can doing the things I love to do. I know it's going to sound petty that I don't want to go back to work, like I said. But I would rather die on my deathbed knowing that I lived the life that I wanted, instead of going to work like people expect me to do. I want to live the life I want, not the life other people want for me. And yeah, work is draining mentally and physically. And if I go back to work now, after working so hard of trying to build up this thing that I'm working on, I think I'm going to be so drained mentally that I failed, that I just won't be motivated to do artwork anymore, to do art. Because just thinking about when I put in applications, because I am putting in applications now, thinking about wasting all that time at work just to make money. Money that I wish I didn't need. Money I wish I didn't want. Money I wish, it wasn't forced on people to have. But that's life. And there's not much we can do about it. People think you, like I said, are petty and lazy for wanting to build something with your life and not waste it at a job, at a 9 to 5. People expect you to work. This society has put so much importance on doing your duty and going to work. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm doing everything I can not to be a part of it. Anyways, I digress on the whole work thing. Go visit my store, Ko-fi.com/IndigiComics, and check out my goal, working on getting a drawing tablet so I can start working on comic books. And I want to share a couple different stores with you. They'll be in the links in the descriptions, okay? There's a shawneerising.bio.link you can go to that has all my links, or just about everything I have. I have a spring store, clothing, shirts, shorts, joggers, things like that, hats. I think I have a hat somewhere. I'll show you. Just give me just a minute. All right, I found it right here. Res Skull created this design. It's kind of a play on Red Skull, the Captain America villain. It's in like an 8-bit. The skull's made it in like an 8-bit. I'll show you here. He got a little 8-bit design. Got a feather on the back. It's got NC right there. Native Crew. That's the brand that I branded, or that I made for my spring store. So a lot of my shirts and stuff will have Native Crew on it, or NC, like on the hat. So head over to the spring store, get you a nice shirt, get you a hat. Another one is, instead of my original artwork on Ko-fi, you can go to Fine Art America and find prints of my work. So if there's something you've seen that you just, maybe you can't afford it, maybe it's a little bit too much, go to Fine Art America and get a print. It's far less. And you can order as many as you want, as big as you want, small you want. You can have a frame. You can have matting. Get it any way you want. is pretty cool. So if you can't buy an original, head over there, get a print. So that's going to be about it, guys. I talked just a little bit. I didn't go into full depth about my whole life, but just I started young, been drawing for as long as I can remember. Then I got into painting and different stuff, and I'm here right now. And I'm trying to build something, and it's not going as planned. Um, my social strategy is pretty much just Facebook and Instagram, and now YouTube. Yeah, stick around, subscribe, follow me, and I'll start doing painting videos of painting pictures, of painting things, and we'll see how it goes. Guys, follow me, please subscribe, and share the video with your friends, with your peeps. Get the word out there. Say, hey, there's a native dude doing vlogs. He's gonna start working out. Watch a chubby Indian do some squats. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Niyâwe.